Okay.
This is weird.
This is weird, but we're
My hair looks like shit.
Oh.
Jill.
This is my first ever
Welcome
video
back
for this
to Jessica's channel.
This is like welcome to. This is the
welcome
first video.
to Jessica's channel.
Honored.
She's gonna give you recipes. She's gonna give you life advice. She's gonna be your older sister. Okay.
Welcome to my channel. It's called The Zesty Babe.
She's burped in my.
Kind of corny, but that's what we're going with.
She got the zest.
She got the zest. She got the spice. She got the cha-cha-cha.
I don't got that, but
cool. Today we're gonna just have like a little chat, just a little conversation. So grab yourself a beverage of choice, whatever you want, and take a listen.
Take a cup of coffee for your head.
I wanted to sit down and kind of talk with you guys, get your input, just because this whole COVID thing is going on right now. And we're all in quarantine. COVID. So this is going to be a little video on how we're coping with COVID and just different things that we do in general to help reduce our stress, and just kind of like a little brainstorm because personally I've been struggling. And I went to see picked up the phone and called a personal counselor the other day and got some like little tips and started getting myself back on track. And I didn't realize just how much I was struggling until I started talking to him. So I just wanted to check in with you guys and just kind of put it out there because everyone is struggling. So I thought if we put it on the internet and let people listen to it, they're struggling too. So hopefully it'll help somebody.
the tea I've noticed, the way I cope with things is either cleaning if I have a big assignment or baking. One is helpful, one is not, because baking, let me tell you, when I eat a lot of sugar, I break out. And I've been baking a lot, at least last week, to try to like make myself feel better about it. But then also I start cleaning like crazy, and that was kind of what I did today. Yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna continue to bake because I think maybe feeling sane is more worth it than not having acne at this point.
I moved back home for a while to be here with family during quarantine, and the first couple days I was like cleaning like crazy, and then I started baking too. I started breaking out as well. I'm very similar, but
I don't know if anybody copes with vegetables. I'm just saying. My mom does.
Copes with vegetables.
Our mother copes with vegetables.
It's the comfort food. It's the food of the soul. There's a broccoli chunk in there. Okay, what are your
steamed spinach?
What about you? How are you feeling?
My coping mechanism is kind of like art and like cleaning, like, or like looking at pleasing things, or just like we recently got our skateboards back from like a car that yes,
literal hellhole. We had to run away from this. It looked like we were breaking into a car. But
yeah, it was our car. Everything is legal, but it was a little sketchy. We got our skateboards back though. It makes me really happy. But like something that's kind of a bad habit and kind of a good habit, I guess, is like whenever I feel like really depressed or something, I distance myself from my phone like excessively, and especially like talking to people. It's a good thing because it helps me, and like I find myself laughing a lot more than like addressing the issue. But also I push away friends and people that actually care about me. And like that's really difficult because I find people getting frustrated with me. But like I literally can't talk to them, otherwise I will be crying and like trying to text them.
I can relate to that. Like sometimes when I like try to not focus on whatever's going on in my reality and just kind of like focus on my phone, I tend to get more depressed, so then I try to put it away. But then there's also the same, because right now we're social distancing, and so that's kind of your one link to society, and then you're just kind of like, it's a catch-22.
Now?
Yeah.
It's just painful.
So much pain. Why don't we look more alike with blonde in? You want to come closer to the camera?
Come on.
Do come here.
Do come here.
Something else that I found really helpful is the first couple weeks of all of this stuff happening, I was checking the news like religiously several times.
Don't do that. Don't do it.
Yeah, as soon as I realized, because every time I check it, it was like I would just get this like sinking, like empty pit feeling in my stomach, and
I feel like it's even just, I don't want to say annoying, but just like it makes me sad even when I hear like our parents talked about it.
I think it's important to like check up on stuff like a little bit every day, because like I follow a couple different like news accounts and our president on Twitter. So, you know the tea. You know what's up. But just like checking things and making sure everyone is in the know, but then like once you've addressed the situation, to like stop talking about it and like not carry on.
I absolutely hate when like people use this as like clickbait or something to be dramatic about. It's
exactly.
Like, it is what it is, and leave it alone.
Yeah.
I have found that using it like comedically is helpful though. For me at least, like when I think the week before I moved back here, I was joking around and making up like little silly songs about COVID. And it was ridiculous. It was so stupid, but like it helped me kind of, you know, have that laugh and let go of the worry a little bit.
Also just be mindful of like how other people are doing. I wish we didn't have a daily discussion about this. You know what I mean? I just want other people to be mindful. Like if you're talking to friends, or you know, just if they don't want to hear about it, then just don't talk to them about it.
I think that's just in general, like just respectful way to be is be mindful of what other people,
like how they react to things, and like adapting the conversation to,
and like there's a time and a place to talk about it, and there's a time and a place not to, and like especially if people are feeling overwhelmed or stressed out or anxious, like you can sense that, definitely not the time. One of the things I was talking about with this personal counselor is just to like try to keep some things at like consistent day to day, so like get up at the same time, go to sleep at the same time, like basic stuff.
I've been doing that, but
everybody's heard it before.
I'm waking up at 11.
I mean, if that's working for you, fine, like as long as you're getting enough sleep and it's some consistency. But
I just kind of let time pass. I don't even like keep track anymore. It's not good. Also just like I don't want to say like school is harder, because it's definitely doable and it's whatever, it's the same material, but it's different because it's so hard to lose track of where you are and like get the motivation.
You mean easy to lose track?
Yeah, that's what I meant. Easy to lose track. And also, in case y'all didn't know, which you probably don't know, we were all homeschooled, online schooled, so we had this, we were exposed to this kind of thing before. And the weird thing about coming back here, all of us together in the same house for like days on end, really scares me. It like, it makes me feel like I'm 16 again, and I can't, and then I just
literally in school, the first like virtual class that I had for one of my classes, the instructor was like checking in, like how is everybody, and like I kind of lost my shit for a second and just like went off on this little rant. I was like, I basically feel like I'm 12 again because I'm living at home, I'm in the same room, I'm back to online schooling, I'm like
a little
like,
crisis.
and then I was like, just kind of like, you need to shut up, Jessica. It was kind of embarrassing, but at the same time it was like, that is exactly how I'm feeling, and it's kind of messing with me a bit.
It's weird because like we all shifted places and we went through so much in like these past few years, and we've learned so much about ourselves, but yet we come back and we're in the exact same position as we were. and it's just crazy. And we were trying to like think what advice we would give to ourselves like back then.
To like cope with
to like cope with it, or like just like advice on everything that we've been through.
I don't think I would change anything.
Yeah,
like
definitely.
that's like once the sad part, but it's sad, but also like I'm glad like where I am right now, and I wouldn't have met certain people if I didn't like, you know, go to the school that I did. And
I think the same thing. When I look back at my life, I've done a lot of stupid stuff, and there's a lot of times in my life that I did not enjoy, but I honestly can say that I don't regret anything because it's made me who I am now. Like just what you were saying, it's because of the experiences that you've been through that you're the person you are today. So it's like, even though this really sucks, it's like I know that I'm going to learn something from this and take it with me in the future and find a way for it to better me, even though I've not found that right now, and sometimes I feel very pessimistic. But like
dude, I've been so pessimistic lately.
yeah.
It's,
I don't know, honestly I feel like the tension in our house hasn't been that bad. Like, yeah, we have our days, but it's not been terrible
or as bad as it was before.
Yeah. Also, I feel like this being away for 2 months, this fall I'm gonna be in a long-term relationship, and that's something that's so new to me because I've lived 5 minutes away from my man this our entire relationship. So I feel like if anything, this 2 months that we're apart is kind of making me feel better about what it's gonna be like later, because we're literally forbidden to see each other right now, but we, you know, however far I live away is how much time I'll have, like, you know what I mean, the distance between us.
Like you'll have to travel.
I could go anytime I want, but now I can't for 2 months.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely put like a better perspective.
Yeah,
it does. It hurts, it sucks, but like it's definitely, there's like so much more that we can handle and do than what we realize on a day-to-day basis. I think this is kind of showing that. I can sympathize with you because my boyfriend is back where I normally live. So, I mean, we FaceTime every day, but it's still difficult. And I do cry myself to sleep sometimes.
No, I do every day. It's okay.
Yeah, I'm a senior, by the way. I know people are going through a lot worse shit than, oh, I'm missing my senior year, blah, blah, blah. But, like, it still is a part of life. And, like, I was looking forward to it because I grew up watching High School Musical and Camp Rock, and I got expectations, and they were going to be fulfilled. So,
and you're supposed to go on
2 trips. I was supposed to be in France, like, 2 weeks ago for spring break, and I'm supposed to be spending like 2.5 weeks in Italy this summer.
Well, fuck.
I've been focusing on art history because that's the only class that I have that I actually like, and that I don't really need supplies for, or like minimal effort, and like it makes me happy to look at pretty things. So
like a puppy.
Looking at pretty art and like learning the history behind it really makes me happy. So I've been focusing on that, and like conferencing with some of my favorite teachers is also like really comforting, strangely.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm actually really happy with how my professors are handling all this.
Yeah.
Like, especially
it's really not that different.
one of my professors. Like, I was having a really tough time and like honestly felt kind of behind in the class. And like you were saying, like there's really no excuse. Like it's not like difficult material or whatever. I think it was just my anxiety getting the best of me, and like I honestly can't tell you why I got behind. I have no idea. And like I emailed her and I was like, literally said like, I am embarrassed to be emailing you about this, but like I don't know what to do and I don't know how I got here. And like she called me within 5 minutes and talked to me for like 20 minutes.
That's impressive.
Yeah, I know. It was so nice. And she was like, first of all, you're not ridiculous. Don't be embarrassed. Everybody's going through this. And it was like, thank you for validating like how I'm feeling and working with me to figure out how I can, you know, get better at this and get back on track.
I still have issues like talking to like authority figures.
I do too. I get so
Because
nervous.
yeah, like unless if it's like my 2 favorite teachers, like I geek the fuck out and I'm like,
Just pretend you're doing
I'm so sorry. I'm saying something to you. I'm speaking to you. I'm sorry. That's how I feel inside, and I psych myself out, and I have like bad communication with some of my teachers because they've displayed such like bad images to me in like the classroom or something like that, and like talking to me about like tests or something that I have to make up, and I'm like,
Do you think
so insecure about it.
Do you feel that way just because like they're older or
No,
have authority?
it's just like, I guess the like presence that they give off.
So it's not
And-
necessarily like who they are, what they're doing. It's like just their essence.
It's their essence, it's their vibe, it's like how they organize things. Like, I've definitely picked up on how people organize things through like Canvas or whatever the fuck, and like, I don't know why, but that affects how I like judge them as a person too. And it's weird to say that, but
What does this have to do with COVID?
I have no idea.
what?
I have no idea.
Bim bop.
We're taking a puppy break.
Cures people's
looking
mental
at it.
illness.
Oh, Mark. Okay. Let's see your.
I feel like I'm getting sweaty. Really
This light is kind of hot. Okay, so scrolling through Instagram used to be one coping mechanism, but now it kind of pisses me off because it's repetitive and annoying.
Dude, okay.
I do
we
like-
just address that people put TikToks on Instagram?
Yeah, that's so annoying.
Why? Download freaking TikTok if you want to watch a TikTok.
Also, a lot of people hate on when like people share their lunch or a happy picture of them being cute. But no, I want to see that. I want to see what you're having for lunch. I want to see you smiling and looking cute, okay? Because that's what I want to put out, and that's what I like to see when other people put themselves out
That's
there.
the energy, like, what you put out, you get back.
At night I sit in my rocking chair for like an hour and rock and knit.
Also, go on Twitter and try to get your favorite content creators' attention. It might just happen.
Yeah, Jackie has gotten, like, several...
Dude, TikTok stars, like, I've gotten recognition from them, favorite YouTubers. It's really...
They know I exist.
Yeah, no, it feels great.
Yeah.
Yeah. My favorite Instagram account, like, noticed me too, and, like...
I think it's so fun, like, all 3 of our bedrooms are upstairs, like, they're the only rooms upstairs. So, like, I'll be in my room, and all of a sudden I hear one of you guys, like, shriek.
You
It's
know?
like, oh,
You know.
you got some validation.
Shut up. You just called me out for that.
No,
validation.
I'm the same way, so I understand.
I'm
Except nobody
gonna
has,
just be
like,
honest with you.
knows that I exist.
Mine usually comes from other people screaming at their phones on TikTok, and I think it's funny. So I'm like,
chill out, and they mentioned like not checking the news so much, and also to like just keep in mind that because times are so uncertain and so many things are like having to be reinvented or kind of
like
changed, reevaluated, that there's going to be so much more opportunities for people when all this is over and even through this. So that was kind of exciting for me because I'm a college student and I don't know what I want to do with my life yet. And I've been in college for quite some time. But, so that was kind of comforting to hear in a way, to just in general too, just know that like there are always new possibilities.
let's kind of take it back and like look at it from a different perspective. It is a really important thing. Like, okay, as I mentioned before, like, I'm a high school senior and I'm gonna be going into college, and we're gonna be going to the same college pretty soon. And like, I've talked to a couple of like my college friends that have already like gone through it, and like my dad and stuff, and like I'm only gonna pick up a few classes at first, and I'm thinking about doing like an internship and like a couple things that I'm interested in, and like I think that's a good way to kind of like look more into like what you're interested in or whatever.
Also keep looking to the future.
Yeah.
Because just because this time sucks so much and it feels like your life can be on a standstill, it doesn't have to be.
Yeah.
And you can be working and planning and learning.
Like, also don't put other people down when they're trying to like make future plans. Just be like, well, we don't know if that's gonna happen or not. Because like, I've been talking to so many people. I'm like, what are you looking forward to after all of this? Like, besides like just seeing your friends again. And people are just like, well, I don't even know. Like, that doesn't really matter right now. I'm like, yes, it does. It does, because if you don't plan that like now, what are you going to do when this is done, you know?
I think a theme that I've been seeing through all these like self-help things is that like you really manifest your own destiny in a sense. Like when you really
she just like glared at us. Okay, I felt that. You manifest your own destiny.
I say manifest your own destiny.
That's so
okay. Anyway,
yeah.
just the idea of like thinking ahead and really
you manifest your own destiny to an extent, let's just say that, and then opportunity and privilege carries you the rest of the way. And
that's
effort.
True. Like, it is true though that if you like think about what you want, you're like automatically gonna be more, your eyes are open to seeing opportunities that coincide with it, you know what I mean? Like, if you're feeling negative one day,
you're not gonna like do a lot.
Is it true that like you find a lot of things that are negative or to complain about, but if you're feeling happy another day, like it doesn't really bother you and you find things to be happy about? Anyway, I think this was a good little conversation. I think it's helpful to like remind myself that everybody's in the same boat. I hate that analogy, but whatever.
I mean, you could argue that not everyone is in the same boat, though. Like, there's plenty of people who have it worse.
Well, yeah,
obviously go to work every day.
People that have it better, people
so
have it worse.
We are in different boats, but it's the same storm. Okay, let's just say that.
Yeah.
Whoa, that was like beautiful.
That was good.
It's a cold storm. But yeah, so thanks for watching this video. I don't know what the next one is gonna be or when, whatever.
Her next video you can find on her channel, The Zesty Babe. She is going to turn herself into her dog. They're gonna both wear the same hairstyle. Period.
They're gonna be twins. Okay, bye.
Oh,
Done.
I'm excited.
I just ended it.
You just said. Okay.
I just ended it.
Alright.
We're done.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Good luck coping with COVID.